2025 WASSCE results. No, only say a home information be boba.
Principal of that school told me that somebody came to that school with A1 in commerce. Yet that person could not differentiate between rectangle and what and triangle.
Yeah, Robert Cohon. I will stay with us. Let's walk through these stories. Welcome back to Afripulse TV. Stories now yeah they bro. This particular moment yeah, Obia Kasafa 2025 WASSCE results no. Say we are one of the worst results at Miaba from WASSCE. Yeah, WASSCE actually the real teachers were almost stressing. Yeah, the real vigilators is stressing. Yeah, but at the end of the day, no, we came out with not all the flying colors, but yeah, what I say. But this particular WASSCE, you know, our information is now from WASSCE side and I'm reading too much. Say, oh yeah, we say SHS for now movie na your mom results na bano. Or movie school no move cook no. The kind of videos and I trend on social media no. And I almost say SHS boy and SHS ni girl na my video. I wa be family on the me ko okwa kodi me. Bullshit videos na mo on internet no so.
For when you again mama na uncle school mama chena sha say. In the one is our months. After my B school say my uncle. No am never find social school. Be she menim kakle.
Group of girls say to me, "No my video. I worry for na move film. Moon fura montuma yi na ye ba be jimu kunu no." Bullshit.
What matter them? You go for any papa from for na coach na China them. Yeah, be job boy na them. Ba ko do and ho tattoo na tattoo them. Ba ko boy aso ni akata na katra ma them. Ja bo se ba na them. And papa from for na ni sabe choose na China them.
Tell to buy now with the 2 school no. And then I'm almost near there no. Because in the over school about fee. It has all about being domicile. It has all about ton spaghetti. It has all about be siana ko. The pay on be more baby na into obaro. Or in the near sea amount full kunum so. Girls now cause I'm saying bomb one on my video. I oh say you my tearful. Yeah, but you know, yeah, baby just go for our for all of the aqua boy.
Yeah, we are getting 3 years do music bebo. Yeah, we are getting 3 years do music bebo.
School one of no mateno. They were not there to learn, oh, they were there because of say, you see, free education. They have to also attend. Now, Obafia, oh girl, we were SHS, oh boy, we were SHS. It's a bullshit. Abufia. Results there by parents for no omadja. And Africana for Ankasam, so you're just too much. Because, bro, your subjects, the more on man, you dare not fail. You dare not fail certain subjects. Subject anka easy go the most students we are no. This 2025 batch. Fail it. Why? Why should it happen like that? I will just say after say what's the results by no. Who didn't say the I can say about English language. English language, international language. Now come baby we are kabi. Anka Ghana inka unim shade anka you should be able to be speaking small English so that you go somewhere where English die. You don't go stress that much, you know. Abusia English language, you know. Abusia 131,097 students in the failing English language. 30.27 students in the failing. The percentage wise no. Total number of students no country was in now. Emo 30.27 in a failing English language. About 220,008 students in a fairly core mass and also 50.57% in the Nipana country was in 1 million. A move 500 and something a fairly core mass. Ubiabo A1 our core mass. About A1 on solid. A1 was there from 95 to 100 at it to about A1. Now, to mean differentiating between triangle and a rectangle.
It will surprise you that I went to a school where somebody, a principal of that school told me that somebody came to that school with A1 in commerce. Yet that person could not differentiate between rectangle and what and triangle.
This is, you said this person is what? A tertiary institution?
Secondary school now going into tertiary institution. When the person went for an interview, they asked him A1 in commerce. Just 4-sided figure and 3-sided, right angle and triangle. It was difficult for that.
He went for an interview to enter a tertiary.
Yes, a tertiary institution. So it goes beyond just having marks.
What about core mass A1 solid? Ultimate differentiate between triangle and then rectangle. Into then I ultimately calculating simultaneous equation. Abuja. Obviously, let's continue. I feel 161,606 students and almost failing integrated science. What is science? Science is the well-being of Abuja mini-refi, mini-refi. Me because me that train exams are but when I take class go see an rather never could train exams are feeling. I said 2 tables need to a chimping because Abuja results now banner too much. And Abuja social studies I had a month for too much because social studies there what bon unima deal social studies a woman kruma utimuma ekoso and one is in radio school. But social studies is 196,727 in a FLE social studies no so o percentage 44% in a FLE social studies no so abuja a very very gory results and about the talent say ya I can say yes unipa phobia do me no say ya emu ba ko FLE commerce na can say emu me because commerce na nkasa dey abombo too much but among for suggest say free education inti say you be kwan to na obi akọ SHS ni bi because results na omudi free JHS ekọ SHS na ngada ba na ni nyefe na enyefe but because they be free senior high na to internet so boys and girls na no go school ekonya basic education.
Prior to coming here, someone sent me a message that if you ever find yourself on TV this week, appeal to the teachers to help everybody without focusing too much on extra classes where not everybody will have the opportunity to attend, so that some people can equally be part of them. But you see, the baseline of all this is the fact that the free SHS and its success has largely been massaged.
I don't understand.
Yes,
you want to descend into MPP and DC politics with
no,
the
I
results?
won't descend into it.
Because that's what social media is telling us.
Yes, that it has been massaged. It is true.
No, social media is telling us that the result has now transitioned into MPP and DC. So who did better, who did not do better?
No, I'm not talking about who did better, I'm talking about the fact that to see that the free SHS has been successful, they were arm twisting for good grades to come up. But if you look at it this particular year, WASSCE has stepped up its own supervision roles. They sent their own supervisors to each center, and that has also resulted in some of these things that we're talking about. During the exams time, you saw the number of teachers who were arrested for carrying out mobile phones, who were trying to give answers to students, etc. Hitherto, that number wasn't that high. So they have been massaging over the years for some of these things, and today we are seeing the efforts that the outcome that we are seeing today. Fast forward, we need to be thinking how to fix some of these things.
What are some of the issues that you think that perhaps compromised or created an atmosphere where we had good results within the period precluding this year?
That's what I'm saying, that there was arm twisting.
I'm asking you, what do you mean by arm twisting? Explain that to me.
So that the grades will look good and someone will hail the fact that we have performed very well with some of these things. Even these exams, we heard of demonstration in some of the schools that students felt entitled that they were not allowed to copy.
Yeah, they wanted to look into books.
Look into books because their previous seniors were allowed to do that, and they were not being allowed because things have changed. So some of these things definitely will reflect. And again, I'm happy that you have a representative of WASSCE. Unfortunately, I'm not the host. I would have asked some of those questions. Some of these things also call into question their own credibility. When you take these results, the results are not only to be used in Ghana. The results are used outside Ghana as well. And when everybody is reading some of these about the results that you are churning out, then it becomes a problem. So WASSCE, even though they appear to be independent, they have not been really, really independent. And we urge WASSCE that change your modus operandi.
But they all my SHS no as basic education, so can just a basic basis. Okay, kindergarten and asem. But we then akoka asem we mu asem kese. I will share to see I can say, yeah, you do West African Examination Council or ma. Our deputy director, Mr. John Copy, of Abekasa, share some of the reasons why students no failing social studies nessa. Your question is more about who be students now. A practical question. Before being answer, you should be on the ground to know what's going on over there. Yet even the tell question about social studies, no say a year or I will Ghana, I don't know. A sit then a day sika eba Ghana economy and also no student no on the ben or Abujanti Mr. John Copy Ababekasa. Add information do matter to abonting as to why our students in it's me failing the portal was on.
Social studies, there were just three major areas. One, he says that the were not able to write on policies implemented by government and better the lives of the people. And the other one, he says they were unable to point out how expensive funerals adversely affect the development of the Ghanaian society. We talked about the fact that they could not sufficiently discuss the forms of cooperation Ghana has with the United Nations organization.
So those are the 3 problem areas.
Those are the keys. So this is just a resume. So
Yes.
when we get the detailed report,
Wow.
we probably would delve deeper into some of the areas.
Wonderful. So for you as an examining body, first you look at the examiner's report to see the performance of the students. But
I was young, only say videos do must have circulated with internet no so. Omoto no omo try was no. Omo try was no. Now you're projecting answers and you have to for make a board so. Yeah, projecting answers na go for make a board so and the students no moto no omo answers no more try. What I say, NC, almost at the end of the day, no, Obebo A1 distinction, bang. I thought I could do school, no. None of this year, I'm not in Koye. Now, me ba, but see school fees, me back to school. Now, Baba, now failing social studies, or failing English language. Obedu ya odo nyoma besi den ma na wo san dan wani ahwe krom o kwa akope wadwuma o do hu kwa akoto adwuma o kope adwuma sua because unko school ni bibiem unko twere no of next unya shi biem nothing about education will be your line o kwa akope adwuma sua se caterpillar kura be kwa kosua twi e ya adokura be kwa kosua ndo chale because mentimi nzan ko bo ho ka enzan fa unko to school se san ko twere wasine foforo now da bi onanka wapa ko ba grade 40 no mi fi na ka de ba betina na I was in this particular batch now because results nearby and the too much. Oko social media no see ya. Obi a chile na den as to why epo happiness Nanka this particular year in Podianka e Ghana haya na yaseti yanga questions yaseti questions said yama yen. Yanga see teachers for no. And aseti atinas yaseti set questions said yama yen. Next year mo kwa ko West African one no mo kwa ko particular one now West African nyina mo try same questions no mo sia same abie. Mo nyina mo try same answers no. E no de na mo be ne and then sometimes, marking scheme, sometimes I know you're doing too much. Ubet near be question be answer now, a teacher in all channel. Students no only that particular answer no and farm, what I say, Abia, Ubisa say, where do we pass and then go to Accra? Abia me will teach man Bono East and I send me on Kranza and I send me at Tebua. Memo directions from baby I'm a woman, what I say. But Abia, Obinso or Boase, or memo directions from Obuasi and a Diako Accra. At the end of the day, no, there are different procedures, but the same answer may be in the arrive. Marking scheme, no, I didn't marking scheme, one trade, no, it's meeting a money. If you also want trade the marking scheme, very nice and your train, and then your marking scheme, no, a similar, so it's me, our deal max kaka. But this time around, the results now about the tone on the a too much sadastros. I was now a beyond this sadastros as that is Ubia, never holding the boss in your food, a sadastros. Just a sad and I would have gone so best damage disaster into disastrous. Because too much. And Chebia, a baby be new joints of Indomie sellers, a baby be new joints at Yama spaghetti sellers, Kelly sellers for Nimina. Because results we now there is no way so bit in Yako tertiary Yamana. I you understand, Untim found called tertiary money. In the tertiary of it in Diakon A, the tertiary of mammas and daddies. Overquakaware simple. Because we are bar on far results with better fee and my mean feed you. Tell this time around the results now if he was for no my banner. A too much bad. I know you're too much. Means me who say students in the scenario, a teachers for an entry and I say a day. But I made the send me can many blame students no means me blame teacher Nibia. Me blame students no. I'm on scenario. Because pensa videos never to talk to our bunting and ye baba jam for kunum.
What matter them? You go for any papa from Penfona coaches in a China there. I bet you boy in a barn at them. Papa Dradra and hotel to Nata to them. Papa Boy, I saw your cat and a cat, madam. Jabba said the barn a bar at them. Papa from Penfona and I bet you in a China there. Yeah, yes, yeah,
And obi di me call kwa ko wo me sa be obi di me call kwa ko di me o ni sa ne ma nyina SHS fo na o ma na o be wie school na na yes ansem hu o ma na yes an kwase videos ni be go internet no so no
Benim kakra. Kacha mo sa me be wo kan mi ti.
what ya say nti wonti me blame teacher ni bia o ma na nsia ade e na o ma fail this particular WASSCE asemo o bu jan say uni aba bi uni aba ma bi wo ba wadamfo bi wo friend wo fa ase bi o girl bi o boy bi awie SHS na say wantwa me mbu na bam kacha dey say tertiary school na o ba be kono aware e na o ba be ware because school bi don maybe to generate that grades na o ma dia ba bontin ye fi WASSCE for no o ma camp e ba no parents na da Ghana Education Service for no o ma chire o mo nsem an o ma say an o ma ma kwan ma students number apono enu ntina akofa this results na ba na o ma kwan mo ba apa nke dia results be favorable to say previous years no etie no enti meaning say previous years no ma no mu twa no e ya apo e na no mo ba na the answer is no and you know correct okasa me ntia because say do ko poku wa senior high school sisi ya abante bi on me friend kusi job the results are e da hono no o results na o be bo nsem B2 A1 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 more than so yet more hammer A1 bread hono A1 so what you say oh no o be represent on national science and math quiz you know so you shark into your ma almost see ade no ho omo see ade o metimi atwa no omo ho e na ye wo omo see ade a omo so edu exams e be do na ne refika kra omo so ho e na ye wo ma omo see ade no but enka na ade mu omo so ho e na ye wo ma omo see ade no what you say bi mo unsia obi so unsia but obetimi atwere na watwa that was this time around here this particular batch 2025 results no any nyan eye time pana bebre an results na enye fe bako kra tell you na chewa in comment section then I'll dream for this particular results na about the top on tin then I'll feel say Ghana for betimi ayabwa education system no say be next year next 2026 WASSCE results na ebeba no ebetimi aye encouraging kakra because they be young boys and girls are tell my mama tade my mama future leaders and this how my school are they the future leaders of Ghana. Omo my school we go fuck at them, we go top at them. Sa for we mo over the future leaders of Ghana na.
What matter them? You go fi any papa from penfo na ko chusu na china them. Yeah, ya bejo boy na them. Ba ko dro en ho tattoo na tattoo them. Ba ko boy aso ne ketem na ketem them.
And the Ghana future pa de. Me who Ghana future in the pa de anka me di Ghana future mo ya o. Let us know what you think in the comment section because maintain thinking out. Auntie, my only I game for good comment section on. We are now hit the subscribe button so. Now feel the bell notification out on because new updates about stories will be ever seen out. What I say, you drop it and when your notification. No one your cost 1 time for the so. Thank you for watching this one. Stay safe wherever you are and then see you again very soon.